So I'm over here collecting some wood up for the episode, and I look off in the distance, and look at how cool all of this looks. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love how this is all coming together. Hello my friends, my name is Brock, and welcome back to the Minecraft series. I hope you're all doing well today. I am doing fantastic, and we are here inside the wood house that we built last episode. So we had some really great feedback, and we had a comment from a sir named Penguin Squire, who basically said that he liked the idea of us putting our enchanting table below the ground here. So I went ahead and dug that out, and I had to make it 1 wide because this is too wide, and even numbers, bad, very bad. But it's okay, so it's 1 wide, not a big deal, and it goes right down into this cute little atmospheric enchanting room. I have some lanterns hidden below these trapdoors, and I didn't actually know that light can go through them, but I like that because I don't like seeing light, but I like being in light. Did that make any sense? Probably not. But anyways, here's our little enchanting room. Got our lapis, and yeah, I'm a fan. I definitely like the feedback because I wasn't sure about that. And then come back up here and shut the door behind us. Also, I feel kind of bad. We gave Holden a new home, and I didn't even make a house or even make his brother Frank yet. And Frank had a birthday in real life last week, so we need to be celebrating that soon. I will probably have to get another cat soon, and I'm thinking we can make a house for these guys at some point. Let me know if you have any thoughts on where or a style I could build for that, but not today. Today we are going to carry on with our village project. That is right, my friends. New building, and which means new theme. So today's theme is going to be sand and probably glass. But if I'm being honest with you, I've spent some time in creative, and I have a design which I genuinely do like, but I will say I'm a bit concerned. Why would I be concerned, you want to know? Well, I'm in a spruce forest, and the first 2 builds, while they are a little bit different from one another, they're gray and brown, and they just kind of fit in anywhere. This build is going to be very deserty, sandy, Tuscan style, and I'm concerned that it's not going to fit in with the project, but a little worry won't hurt anybody. So with all that said, I'm going to get building, and let's hop right into a time lapse. As I just mentioned, one of my concerns with this build is that it wasn't going to fit in with the surrounding environment, whether that be the biome itself or the other buildings around it. And there was actually a bit of time where I was even considering scrapping the idea and just creating a village where all of the buildings kind of share a same style or color palette. But then I got thinking about it, and why do I think that this has to be the case? At the end of the day, doesn't it matter, or I should say, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what style or palette that each building has, right? I mean, I had this idea, and now I'm building off of this idea, and am I having fun? Yes. Okay, keep building. It's that simple, right? I mean, I don't know why I was making it so complicated on myself. And one of the things that I really experimented with in this build was developing a gradient. So what I mean by this was that instead of simply using sandstone as like the accent color behind the dark oak, I chose 5 blocks, and they're all similar in color, but they vary in their darkness. So at the bottom of the building, I started with stripped birch and birch planks, and I slowly faded it up into the cut sandstone. And honestly, I feel like this adds such a cool effect, and I think it would look really, really good on a larger scale. I'm so glad that we ended up building this part of the village because I think it's going to open us up to so many more fun and unique ways to experiment with different build styles and color palettes as we go forward into other builds. So I'm super excited about that. I think the theme for this village should be doesn't matter, still a village, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. Just put it in there. If you like it, put it in there. Build it. It's going to be okay. We'll work around it. You know what I mean? So I'm really happy about how this turned out, but I'm going to leave you guys to enjoy the rest of this short time lapse. So I was just looking over this build and something didn't look right. So if you see how this front face is indented by one, well, if you go around to the sides and the back, they're flush with the pillars, and that's not right. So let me go ahead and fix that really quick. And after doing a bit more research in comparison with my test world, this castle is supposed to be 7 wide on the sides, not 5. Oh man. Double check your work, folks. Double check your work. There we go, my friends. The outside of the build is done. Let me know what you're thinking of it. I'm a huge fan. I think this gradient works super well, and I'm actually really excited to be using this more on other builds going forward. So let's go in here and begin working on an interior. I want to keep the floor very simple. I think sand color would be too much, so I think we're just going to go for a simple oak floor. How's this looking? Yeah, I think this is going to work perfectly. It's a nice middle ground between the dark oak and the light sand. Yeah, this is going to work. And then through here, I'm going to actually have the storage be inside the tower. It's not going to go all the way up, but it will be at the bottom of it. I'm thinking we can do something like this. So we could have chests along each side going up, I will say 4. And we'll do that on both. And then we'll have chests along this wall as well. Something like this. How's this looking? Yeah, I like it. This should actually be plenty enough storage because it's still, how many? 16. Yeah, it's still 32 chests, which is plenty. And then I want to have ladders going up, and we're going to put our bedroom up here. I'll probably swap these out for oak trapdoors, but I want to get the bottom done first. So I went ahead and also added in these sandstone stairs going across, and I want to add a pop of color on the floor. I just like using the carpet, so I think we'll go with some red. Just why not? And then I want to have a little seating area. Very simple. We'll pop that there, and I need to make a stair. Let's make a dark oak stair to pop it up a little bit. And we'll grab this. So what we can do is put the stair right there. Nope, not like that. That's upside down, like that. And a carpet. And this is just like a little, nice little seating area tucked into the corner where you can sit and look out the window. I like it. I think it's cool. And then for our kitchen, I don't have any stone on me. We can get, well, we can get this going first. So let's do a couple slabs over here, kind of like a cutting board. And oh, we'll put our sink here with, of course, our little water tap with the tripwire hook. Then we'll put a furnace here, and that'll be it for our kitchen. Super simple bottom. And as for our bedroom, it's going to be up here. We can go ahead and put our bed down over here, and I want to, for now, actually block off this wall. So we'll continue on with our little gradient here, nothing crazy. But the thing is, I want to stick to the theme of having a bit of like a secret room somewhere in these builds. I don't know why. I'm just really feeling it right now, so just let me live in this moment, okay? But we're going to keep that theme going, but instead of using trapdoors this time, I think we're going to go ahead and try and build a little piston door. So in my testing, I was able to get it set up with a simple button, and one of the problems was that it made this room very small because of the wiring, but I think that's okay. I don't really need a lot of attic space, so let me go ahead and I'm going to get that wired up, and I'm going to get the bedroom tidied up, and I will jump back in just a second. Okay, friends, so I've gone along here and done a very simple decoration of the bedroom. We got our bed, typical little storage crafting bench, and it leads all the way up into a little watchtower that we can just see over. I don't know, it's very simple, but I think it's going to be pretty fun. And if I can manage to learn how a ladder works, at some point in my life we'll come down here, and I've decorated this whole thing with buttons. I think it actually adds a pretty neat effect, but really, one of these buttons does something secret, which is this one. So if you hit this button, opens that door up, and we come into our little secret vault storage that we kind of like to have in all of our houses. So it's very simple. We just have some wiring coming out of the button. It would be, there we go. Comes out of the button, gets all the way around, all the way over here, and we have 2 pistons that simply retract. So very simple redstone, and then we have this button on the back to get us back through. But yeah, I really like it. Well, friends, that's going to do it for me today. I am going to get out of here and begin working on some terraforming, and I'm going to leave you with a little bit of a time lapse to end this off. If you enjoyed the episode, please consider leaving a like and also subscribing if you want to see some more, and I will see you in the next one.